Did you know that Marvel is known for being meticulous in their movies, adding so many details and callbacks that many people miss? So let me share a few of them with you, as I have compiled 10 Marvel movie details you might have missed.
Eyes up.
Did you know that the children of Thanos are called the Black Order?
The children of Thanos.
This is because most of the names are based on dark colors. The Ebony and Ebony Maw means a dark shade. Proxima Midnight has midnight in her name. Corvus Glaive has Corvus, which means a black bird. And Coal Obsidian has obsidian, which is a mineral made of hardened lava. Why Thor's armor didn't get destroyed when he took on the full power of a star to create Stormbreaker? Many wonder why Thor's fine Asgardian leather didn't get decimated in this scene, but the explanation is actually pretty simple. Thor's armor is actually part of his power, as he automatically gets it whenever he summons his powers. So, it is not actually a physical object that can be destroyed by the blast of a dwarf star. In Captain America, the first Avenger, when Cap was fighting the Hydra member, he uses a taxi door as a shield. But if you slow down this scene, you will see a lady taking a picture in the background. Well, years later, in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, when Sam Wilson goes to the Captain America Museum, you can see this photo of Cap using the car door as a shield in the background. This is the same photo taken by that lady. Why was Wong still the Sorcerer Supreme, even after Doctor Strange was brought back after the snap?
You're not the Sorcerer Supreme?
No, I'm not the Sorcerer Supreme.
Well, even though Strange was a monster of a sorcerer, you can't discredit Wong's skill. He is actually a fairly strong sorcerer. For example, whenever Strange needs to use portals, he has to wave his hand to activate the sling ring. But Wong can easily create portals without even needing to wave his hand, and even behind his back.
Skill, baby, skill.
In Avengers Endgame, when Tony was creating his own gauntlet using nanotech, Rocket plays a prank on him. This is actually a reference to the scene where Howard Stark does the same thing with the Tesseract, but instead of a prank, it was an actual. Why does Rocket play a prank here on Tony? Well, this is because, in the original script, both Rocket and Tony were supposed to have a prank war throughout the movie.
Honestly, until this exact second, I thought you were Build-A-Bear.
Maybe I am.
But most of it was cut out for the final cut. Here's a deleted scene of Tony playing a prank on Rocket's hair.
Hey! There we go.
Did you know that Thanos actually killed Cap with this punch after he arrives in Wakanda? But how is he still alive? Well, let me explain. When Thanos arrived in Wakanda to get the Mind Stone on Vision, Wanda had already destroyed it. So Thanos used the Time Stone to reverse time, but this didn't only apply to Vision. The area around him also reversed back in time. For example, after he leaves, the Hulkbuster that was stuck on the rock is no longer stuck, and Rhodey, whose suit was destroyed, has it fixed again.
Damn!
So Thanos actually killed Cap with this punch, but revived him when he reversed time. That's why Cap looks confused about what happened after the snap. Why was Thor able to almost kill Thanos in Infinity War when he had all the stones? But in Endgame, Thor wasn't even able to make Thanos sweat when he didn't have any stones. Well, Thor was actually just lucky in this scene. Whenever Thanos inserts a new stone in his gauntlet, he needs time to absorb and get used to its power. And it takes a toll on his body. It's painful. Which is why he screams in this scene. Thor just caught Thanos in this vulnerable state and was able to deal a critical strike. Do you know why it was hard for Strange to create a portal and he needed a life and death scenario just to do it? But Ned was able to do it on his first try. This is because Strange has a massive ego and is a man of science. So it's hard for him to throw away his beliefs and accept magic.
Surrendering control, that doesn't make any sense.
But Ned has always believed in magic.
How did you know you were made of magic? Because my Nana says that we have it in our family, and sometimes I get these tinglings in my hands.
You should talk to your physician.
Did you know that Fat Thor is still the bravest Avenger? Even though he is fat in Endgame, he was ready to fight Thanos anytime.
I know what I must do. I will shred this universe.
When Thanos stands up here, you can see that Tony and Cap step back.
I will shred this universe down to its...
But only Thor steps forward.
Shred this universe down to its last atom.